everybody, welcome to Yoga with me. I'm Justine. Let's go ahead and get started on our mats. Alrighty, come into a child's pose. Knees nice and wide, big toes to touch. Sit your butt back onto your heels. You can place a pillow or some beach towels, anything that you have right underneath your seat if you need more space. Drop your forehead down onto the mat and extend your arms forward. For this one, just rest everything down and just begin to follow the flow of your breath. Inhale, expand your rib cage. Exhale, let it fall. Inhale, fill up from toes to fingertips. And exhale, let it all just release. Inhale, feel your back just lift up towards the ceiling. And exhale, let it gently fall. Inhale, fill up your belly, feel it rise and expand. And exhale, let it fall. Now taking all of those things in account, inhale, fill up your entire being. Inhale, 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 fill up, fill up, fill up. And exhale, let it all go. And then your next breath will lift you up to hands and knees. Setting for cat-cow, make sure that your knees come back into hips distance. Your shoulders are right over your wrists. Inhale your heart forward, let your belly just drop down and be loose and full. Exhale, dome the spine, push the mat away. Look towards your belly button. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, dome the spine. Inhale. Exhale. You can stay like this, nice linear movement, or you can go ahead and set it free, a little more dancey. You can sway the hips from side to side. You can nod your head from side to side, or even turn those into some head circles while you're swaying your hips from side to side. Just turn this into your moment, free flow, freestyling. I like to close my eyes here because then my body lets me know what it's asking for. Keep breathing, going into those places that you didn't even know needed more space and more breath. Just a few more and then we'll come back into stillness. As you come back into stillness, lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. Big twist up, reach up. And then exhale, thread the needle, right arm underneath your left. You're using your left hand as a little kickstand to help encourage your heart up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back up. Rewind, right arm up. Stretch. Right hand down. Same thing, other side. Left arm, reach it up, twist your heart up, expand. And then exhale, left arm underneath the right. Use that right hand as extra support. And just rotate yourself around. Keep breathing here. It's easy to want to stop breathing and just hold your breath, but the more we can train ourselves to breathe in difficult or stressful or uncomfortable situations, then the more our body will know to do that naturally. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Rewind, left arm, reach it up. Exhale, left hand to the mat. All right, from there, go ahead and tuck your toes. We're coming into downward facing dog. Start to pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then the other knee, one at a time, and then nod your head from side to side as you march in place. Let it feel really good. Nothing should feel forced at this point. Nothing Nothing should feel forced at any point. Loving encouragement for things that are a little more challenging is the way we want to approach our practice. Come back into stillness and then just start to settle into your downward facing dog, really focusing on the length in your spine. So then from there you may need to bend your knees a little bit more and bring your booty up and back a little bit more. So don't worry about the legs being locked out. It's a nice long spine and a relaxed shoulder we're looking for. Take a breath in. And a deep breath out. Melt your heels a little bit more towards the mat, stretching out the backs of the hamstrings. Inhale, look toward your belly as you ripple through the spine. Think the back of your neck is reaching forward to your plank, and then you extend. Head, neck, and shoulders release. Push into the mat, into the finger pads a little bit more. Find lifting, so it's a buoyancy rather than a sinking in. You're pushing away, you're feeling lifted up by the strength of your core, and you're pushing your heels back. So that's lengthening and lifting your hamstrings. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, deep breath in. And on your exhale, you lower your knees, untuck your toes, coming back into your child's pose once again. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Peek forward, look forward, and then slither onto your belly like a little snake, pressing all 10 toes into the mat. Roll the shoulders back and away, elbows squeezing in. Look down and slightly forward, lengthening the spine. This is baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes over your knees into downward facing dog. You can always use your knees for that extra support at any time during this flow. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee and open the hip. It's like you're trying to touch your right foot to your left butt cheek. You can lower your left knee down to the mat. If this feels like a little more comfortable for you, you're still getting that right hip opening. Try to keep your right shoulder in line with the left by lowering it down slightly. Re-extend the right leg, square off the hip. Knee to nose, coil in. You can lower the left knee again if you need to. Extend the right leg long, down dog split. Right foot steps forward. Lower the left knee down. Lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. From there, press into the back heel to lift and extend your left leg. Follow your right hand with your gaze. Right arm rotates back, down, and all the way up again. Opening up through the shoulder. Right hand down, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripples forward to a plank pose. We're going to lower all the way down to our belly. Feel free to use your knees if you need to. Elbows squeeze in and lower down nice and slow. Inhale, baby cobra. Once again, find the length as you lift up. Tuck the toes over your knees into a downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. See how my left shoulder wants to lift up? Lower it back down in line with the right. You may not get as much of a hip opening, but that's okay. Re-extend the left leg, knee to nose, coil in. Down dog split. Keep breathing. Step your left foot all the way forward. Lower your right knee and lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. From there, kick into your right heel to extend your right leg. Hamstring is lengthening up towards the ceiling. With your gaze, follow your left hand back behind you as you rotate all the way around, down, and then up towards the ceiling once again. Big breath, exhale. Left hand down, step back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to a plank pose. We're going to lower all the way down to our bellies once again. You can use the knees. Untuck the toes, inhale, baby cobra. Notice that your hips and thighs are down. Now from there, press into the hands and lift yourself, your hips and your thighs off of the mat, and then shine your heart forward and up. You can bend the elbows slightly. This is upward facing dog, so you choose between those two. And then over your knees you go, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Rise up tall to the balls of your feet. Give your feet a little stretch. And then bend the knees and look forward. Slowly start to walk yourself to the top of your mat. In between your hands, meeting in a forward fold. Feet are inner hips distance apart. From there, grab opposite elbows and sway from side to side. Let it feel good. Bend those knees as much as you need to. Let's flutter through the lips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Let anything go you want to release. Drop the hands down. Bend the knees deeper. And roll up the spine vertebrae by vertebrae. Resetting your bones. Resetting the spine. Roll the shoulders up, back, and away. Inhale to circle your arms up. Reaching in a prayer above your head. And exhale. Bring that prayer right into your heart. Drop your chin to your chest and close your eyes. As your prayer is here at your heart, let's set up an internal prayer for ourselves. An intention for our practice, for ourselves. This can be for someone else. Just an energy that we want to create. Every thought, every emotion, every action creates a specific energy. So right now, as we are creating the energy of movement, setting an intention and an emotion to that can just really heighten it, heighten the experience and make it so potent. What is it that you would like to call in? What energy do you want to create or send out? Seeing that and feeling that, take a deep breath in. Exhale to plant it into your heart. Open the eyes, inhale, circle the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive all the way forward. Stepping your right foot back, you're in a lunge, heart forward, right heel is shining back. Hands down, downward dog. Inhale forward to a plank pose, and then lower all the way down to the belly or halfway for chaturanga. Upward facing dog, or you can always revisit your baby cobra. Downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up to the ceiling. Step your right foot forward. Lunge. Left foot meets the right. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, drop your head. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the ceiling. Big breath. Exhale, we go right back down again. Step your left foot back. Heart forward. Radiate forward. Smile. Right foot back. Down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, you know what to do. Take it away. We will meet in a downward facing dog. Follow the flow of your breath. Lift your left leg up. Point or flex the foot. Keep the leg strong. Step your left foot forward. Lunge. Right foot meets left. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, drop your head. Bow into yourself. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, circle the arms up. Look up at your prayer, your intention. Exhale, swan dive forward. Step your right foot back, lunge. Left foot back, down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, lower down. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. You can always add on if you'd like to. Lifting a leg, right leg lifts. In a three-legged chaturanga, step it forward to your lunge. Step your left foot forward, inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle your arms up, breathe up. And exhale, dive it all the way down. Or even some handstands. Step your right foot back, lunge. Left foot meets right, down dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Right foot steps forward, getting a little warmer. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, drop your head. Inhale, circle your arms up, breathe up. And exhale, dive it down. Step your left foot back, lunge, heart forward. Step your right foot to meet it, down dog. Inhale, Vinyasa. We'll meet in a down dog. Lift your left leg. Step your left foot forward. Right foot meets it. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, bow into yourself. Inhale, circle your arms up. And exhale, hands at your heart. Take a few moments here. Breathing. I need to readjust my mat here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. All right. Inhale, circle the arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, dive into yourself. Inhale up halfway, plant your hands, and you're either going to jump back to bent knees, downward facing dog, or you're going to jump back to bent elbows, chaturanga. We'll move through our vinyasa and meet in a downward facing dog. Take your time, find your breath, and then settle into a downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Step your right foot forward, warrior one. Arms will lift. Nice strong leg. Really activate that left thigh so it's a strong stance to lift up. Roots to rise. Right hip draws back. Bend in the right knee. Clasp or wing your hands behind your back. Inhale to lift your heart and exhale to bow into yourself, devotional warrior. You can rest your rib cage on your thigh if you need that support. Inhale, lifting up to warrior one. Straighten your right leg. Parallel your feet, right foot to the left. Prayer above your head, reach up, look up. This is called flying warrior. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Open back up, warrior two to the front of your mat. Inhale flips you back, peaceful warrior. Cartwheel your hands down. Vinyasa or straight back to downward facing dog. Let's try that on the other side. Lift your left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Warrior one. Now set up the nice strong stance by activating that right thigh. Left knee is nice and bent. Left hip encouraging backwards. So it's not necessarily like you're really trying to get that hip back. It's an energetic scissoring. So you feel like you're drawing yourself up from the mat. Like it's starting from your roots of your feet. Your left heel is like almost like scraping back and your right foot is forward. So you should feel that activation in your inner thighs. Clasp the opposite pinky on top. Inhale to lift your heart. Exhale to bow down. Left hip keeps drawing back. It likes to kind of try to escape in this pose. Bring it into you. Both hands up, warrior one. Straighten your left leg, parallel your feet. Left foot, now you're reaching to the middle of your mat. Both of your hands at a prayer above your head. Your feet are slightly pigeon-toed. Deep breath in. Exhale, opening up warrior two to the front of your mat. Looking over your left fingers. Inhale, tip it back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot forward. Same thing, we're adding on. Lifting up to warrior one, clasp your hands, wing them behind you, meeting in devotional warrior. Inhale, flying warrior, parallel your feet, prayer your hands above your head. Exhale, warrior two to the back of your mat. Shimmy your toes until you're reaching to the back of your mat, changing your perspective. From there, straighten your left leg. Reach forward to triangle pose. Left hand down, right arm up. Twist your heart up, bring your tailbone into your body. Imagine your tailbone's lengthening towards your right heel. Deep breath. Exhale. Micro bend in the left knee, right arm over your head. Now extend the left arm under your head. Inhale, lift everything up. Parallel your feet, prayer above your head. Exhale, open up warrior two to the front of your mat. Inhale, tips you back, peaceful warrior, into extended side angle. Forearm to thigh or right hand inside of foot. Left hand can reach up or over your head. Bring your shoulder away from your ear. I like to always squeeze it up and then release it to find the balance between the two. Again, tailbone, lengthen it towards your left heel. Seal down the outer edge of that left foot and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Now follow the left hand with your gaze, down and around. You're going to parallel your feet, crawl your way, and extend your left toes to the left as you come into your skater lunge. You're really feeling a deep lunge and a deep stretch in that right inner thigh. And then from there, you're coming all the way forward, crawl your way into half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Your right toes are directly forward, your left toes are directly facing to the left side of the mat. Extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. Nice strong left leg. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. All right, bend your right knee. Take a slow journey back into your warrior two. Come in for your landing. Flip your right palm up and back, tip it back. Peaceful warrior. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Remember, you can always make the vinyasa a little more challenging by making it a three-legged vinyasa or into a handstand. Same thing other side. Lift your left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Warrior one. Clasp or wing your hands. Lift your heart. Exhale, bow your head. Inhale lifts you into your flying warrior. Exhale opens to warrior two. Inhale, tip it back, peaceful warrior, straighten your right leg, and then reach forward to triangle pose. Left arm lifts up. If the left foot feels far, just heel toe it in a little bit closer. Make sure your left toes are not facing the back of your mat, which would have been the front of your mat. Micro bend your right knee, left arm over your head. Right arm under. Notice if one side is harder than the other. That's totally normal. Inhale, lift everything up. Flying warrior, parallel your feet. And then exhale, open up. Warrior two to the front of your mat. Inhale, tips you back, peaceful warrior, into your extended side angle. Your left forearm can come to your thigh or left hand inside of the foot. Right arm up or over your head. Squeeze your shoulder up to your ear and then relax it back. Twist your heart up. Look to the side or up. Deep belly breaths. Really activate your right thigh. Strengthen through the leg. Now follow your right hand with your gaze Down and around as you crawl your way into your skater lunge. Right toes are out to the right, flexing through the left toes. Use your hands as a kickstand. Get that beautiful stretch in the right hip and the left inner thigh. And then you're going to creepy crawl your way all the way back around into your half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Your left toes are directly facing forward. Your right toes are flexing to the right. Right arm up towards the ceiling. It's basically like a triangle pose, but just turned on its side. Keep that right leg strong. All right, we're coming in for a landing. Bend the left knee. We're meeting in warrior two. Flip the left palm up and back, tip it back. Peaceful warrior, vinyasa. Take it away. You can always skip that vinyasa. No problem about that. All right, let's do that again. Lift your right leg up. Step it forward, warrior one. Into your devotional warrior. Breathe. Flying warrior. Take your time. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Straighten left leg. Triangle. Left knee bends slightly, right arm over your head, left arm under. Reach. Inhale, lift, flying warrior. Warrior two to the front. Peaceful warrior, breathe in. Extended side angle. You can take the clasp if you want, the bind rather. Twisting your heart up. You can even take the full bind if you want. We're going to come into half moon Ardha Chandrasana. So go ahead and extend the left arm again. Reach it over. And then crawl your way into your skater lunge. Get that nice opening in that left knee. Okay, now come into your half moon Ardha Chandrasana. This time you can go ahead and take it into the Chapasana variation by bending the left knee and grabbing hold of that ankle. Twist the heart up towards the ceiling. Radiate your heart. Re-extend the left leg, bend the right knee. We're meeting in warrior two. Take your time to get there. Inhale, tip it back, peaceful warrior. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. We're meeting in a plank pose. From there, knock over to the left outer edge of the foot, stack your feet, right arm lifts towards the ceiling. You can always lower your left knee if you'd like some more support. Lift your right leg up. Tuck it behind you. You can stay here or flip it inside out for rock star. Lift both of your hips up evenly. And then take it away, down dog or vinyasa. Make sure you're breathing. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, let's take that on the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Step it forward, warrior one. Into devotional warrior. Flying warrior. Warrior two to the back. Inhale, peace. Straighten right leg. Triangle pose. Follow the flow of your breath. Bend your right knee. Left arm over your head. Right arm reaches. Inhale, lift up, flying warrior. Two to the front. Inhale, peace. Extended side angle, your variation. If you took the bind on the other side, you can come into it. I'm taking the half bind. Release the bind if you have it. Right arm out and around, coming into your lunge. Oh yeah, enjoy that. And then come into half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Step back. Stay here or bend the right knee, grab hold of the ankle or the foot. Press the foot into the hand presses back, so you're creating that resistance to bow your heart open towards the ceiling. And if you fall, I always find that falling into kind of like this little curtsy feels more graceful, so maybe you can play around with that. All right, we're gonna meet in a warrior two, so bend that left knee and try to gracefully step back into it. Inhale, peace. Exhale, we're meeting in a plank pose. This time, flip over to the outer edge of your right foot and stack your feet, left arm up towards the ceiling. Again, lower that right knee if you need extra support. Now lift that left leg, and then tuck it under behind you. You can stay here or rock star. Flip yourself upside down, lift your hips evenly. Pay attention to the right hip. You're on the ball of your left foot. All right, flip it around, down dog or vinyasa. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okie dokie, let's change it up. Lift your right leg up. Step your right foot forward. High lunge, keep the left heel up. Inhale. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, bend. Lengthen your tailbone down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. From there, bring your right hand to your sacrum or your left outer thigh. Inhale, twist your heart to the right. And then exhale, hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. Hands come to a prayer at your heart. Twist your heart up as you kick your left heel back. You can lower your left knee down if you need that support, or also your left hand to the mat, just like we did in the beginning. What is your mind doing? Come back to your intention, to that energy you want to create. Use your breath. Inhale. And exhale, release both hands down. Straighten through the right leg and then hop the left foot in and out. 3 breaths here. Inhale to find some length and exhale to melt over the right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bow your head. Shake it out. All right, look forward. We're coming into supported warrior 3. Hands about a foot in front of you. Left leg is strong and long, kicking through the left heel. The toes are flexing down. And then left foot meets the right, forward fold. Bend the knees and then roll up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Roll the shoulders back, inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Squeeze the right knee into your chest. And then go ahead and bring your left hand to your hip. Peace fingers, grab your right big toe. You can work with the knee bent if that's more comfortable for you as well. Extend the right leg out to the right, left arm to the left. It's okay if the right knee is bent. Just make sure that the spine is long. You can challenge your gaze by looking over to the left too. I see you. Make sure that your heart is radiating up. All right, gaze comes forward, left arm up, right foot or right knee is coming forward. Encourage that right shoulder back into the body. Both hands up, keep the right leg extended. Right foot steps forward, warrior three. This time, arms winging behind you. Try to find that baby cobra spine. So the heart is still peeking up, but the spine is long, the neck is long as well. There can be a bend in that right knee. I find that very helpful. Come in for your silent landing, low lunge. To down dog, split, right leg is high. Bend the knee, open the hip, and then flip yourself inside out into your half rock star or your full rock star once again. Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Other side, left leg lifts. Left foot steps forward, high lunge. Right heel is still up. Inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Keep lengthening your tailbone. Inhale. And exhale. Left hand to the sacrum or the outer right thigh. Inhale to twist your heart up towards the ceiling to the left. And then hook the right elbow outside of that left leg. Bring your hands to a prayer and spin your heart up. If it feels a little wobbly, widen your stance a little bit. That's like the name of the game right there. Or again, lower your right knee or your right hand down, extending your left arm up for more space. Use that relationship between your right elbow to your left leg to push and kick into it so that there's that beautiful resistance that's helping spin you up. And smile. Relax the toes and your face. Deep breath in and exhale, hands down. Most of my cues are just notes to self, by the way. Straighten your left leg and hop your right foot in and up. Left hip is encouraged back. 3 breaths here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bow over the left leg. You can bend the left knee if it needs more room. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to bow. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Alrighty, bend the left knee, look forward, hands about a foot in front of you, supported warrior 3. Keep your hips in line, heart radiating forward, and your right toes are flexing down. If you don't know what they're doing, you can look back at them and say hello. Right foot meets the left, forward fold. Bend the knees and roll yourself up. Inhale to a prayer above your head. And exhale that prayer into your heart. Okay, from there, draw the left knee into the chest. Work with the knee or grab hold of the foot. These fingers grab the left big toes. From there, right hand to your hips, left foot out to the left. Stay looking forward, whoa, move it around as something that's not moving, or right arm out to the side. Lifting up out of your roots, so not thinking too much of this is down. Think that literally a rope is lifting you up. You can look over your gaze over the right fingertips if you'd like to challenge yourself a little more. Left heel comes forward, right arm reaches up. Both hands up, keep the left leg lifted, heart lifted. Big step forward, warrior 3, right leg kicks back. Right toes, remember, if they're facing down. Kick through the heel. Heart forward, shoulder blades reach together. Roll the shoulders back. Energy through those fingertips. Arms are strong. Low lunge, come in for your landing. Into a down dog split. Left leg is long. Bend the knee, open the hip, and then come to the ball of your left foot to your half rock star or your full rock star. Flip yourself inside out. Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come all the way forward into a plank pose. Bend your elbows straight back. You can use your knees if you like. Lower all the way down to your belly. From there, wing the fingers back behind you. Roll the shoulders back and together. And then lift everything up for your locust pose. Look down and slightly forward to lengthen the back of your neck. So it's one long spine. Think length, inhale. And lift a little bit more. Exhale. Think length, inhale. Lift up. And exhale, stay. Last time, inhale, lift and lengthen, and exhale, pillow out of your hands and look to the left. Toes come in together. And just shake your hips from side to side and breathe. Thanking your body for everything it does. All right, one more time. Forehead coming to the center. You can stay with the winged hands or you can clasp the hands. Roll the shoulders back, everyone, and lift up. Come and Shu, you are Superman or Superwoman. Pointing the toes back to lengthen. And from that length, you'll find a lift. Inhale, lengthen to lift. Exhale, stay. Inhale, lengthen to lift. Exhale, stay. Last time, inhale, lengthen to lift. And exhale, pillow out of your hands, look to your right. Shimmy, shimmy, side to side. Completely release. Reminding to give ourselves rest after we put in effort, and how we can find moments like that in our every single day. We're taught to rush, and that a busy day means what we have accomplished, but in fact, accomplishment is this balance between effort and ease. All right, last back bend. So you can try one of those two again, or bend your knees, reach your hands back, and grab a hold of the ankles. Flex through the feet, and then kick the feet away to lift yourself up. From there, you can look down if that's more comfortable, but look forward or slightly up, but nothing crazy with the neck. It's coming from your heart. And then I like to play with my breath here as I kick my feet away to help lift myself up. I inhale to lift and exhale to roll forward. Inhale, exhale. You can stay with it. Rock your bow, rock it. All right, now we're gonna try our bow flipping over the side. So you have to relax to come to your left side and then kick to find your bow again. And then you have to relax to get back onto your belly, and then you have to kick to lift again. Try that on the other side. Relax to rock over to your right side, and then kick to lift again. And then relax to come to your belly once again, and then kick to lift last time, and lower, child's pose, knees wide, toes touching, forehead down. Find your breath. Notice the quality of your breath, and the quality of your body, and the quality of your mind, your thoughts, since just a little while ago when you began. Take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And then come all the way back to a downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. And then you're going to shoot that right leg all the way forward and out. Left arm lifts up towards the ceiling. So this is kind of like a triangle pose. You can look up towards the ceiling, towards your left hand. Left arm over your head. Left hand to the mat. Now scoot your right leg all the way so that you're on the outer edge of that right foot, and then come into your pigeon pose. If that's not ideal for you, then just come into a down dog split into your pigeon pose. If pigeon pose is not happening for you, lay on your back and take right ankle to your left knee. Pad up under that right hip if you need more support. Inhale to lift your heart first. You can stay here or drop down. Onto the forearms first. Check in. Is that okay? If not, then you go up a little bit more, or you go back to onto your back. If you're able, that's the word. If you're able, then you can drop all the way down. Make sure your left toes are facing down. I see a lot of this in pigeon, where the left leg is out to the side, and they're like, as long as I don't have to work. So now, if you're really, really high up, you just need a prop underneath you to just find that support, because otherwise it's just a little too much. Breathe into the right hip wherever you are. Our hips store a lot of our emotions, so if you're ever in a pigeon pose or some hip opener where you're just like, I feel like I want to cry, cry. Let it go and let it speak to you and tell you where you're holding that. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly start to come back up. Knock over to your right leg, your right hip rather, and then swing the left leg all the way around. You remove the props if you have them, any blankets or blocks or anything that you have. Right ankle to your left knee, left hand behind you. Right arm lifts you, you're twisting to the left, and then exhale, right hand, left hand to your left leg, flexing the left foot up towards the face. The left knee can stay bent. You can also use props. 3 breaths here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to mount. Inhale, length. Exhale. Last time, inhale. We use our breath to find more space. We always use our exhales to find more release. Pausing here. Come all the way back up. Use your right knee as a kickstand. Right hand behind you. Lift up onto the knee. Lift your left arm up and over, stargazer. Lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. Exhale. Release. Cross at the ankles. Downward facing dog. You can take a vinyasa if you're jonesing for another one. This might be our last. I'm not sure. We might have one more after this, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's try this on the other side. Lift your left leg up towards the ceiling, down dog split, and then shoot the left leg through to the outer edge of the left foot. You're coming to the inner edge of the right foot. Lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. From there, right arm over your head. Coming into your pigeon pose, so if you need a down dog split before, I like to extend extend my leg first and then come in. That just really helps me kind of get out of my own way, so to say, if that makes sense, but to each their own. All right, so pat up as you need to. Pillows, beach towels, anything you need. Right under here if you feel like you're really far away from the ground. Or lay down on your back and take left ankle over your right knee. Everyone, inhale to lift up, and exhale, lowering down onto your forearms. Staying here is a beautiful option. You can even put pillows or anything to lift the floor up to your face so you have something to rest on. Or you drop all the way down. Keep encouraging that left hip back and make sure that your right leg is directly facing down, not out to the right. If you are facing like this out to the right, that just means that you need to put some props underneath here. So patting yourself up to keep yourself in line. So you should think your hips should be facing like that. You'll notice each hip feels very, very different. So just be very gentle, asking for the messages and the release, and use your breath as self-adjustment. Inhale and exhale. Slowly start to come back up. And then you swing the right leg behind and all the way around. So rock over to the left hip, remove the props if you have them. Right leg comes all the way around. Left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh. Flex the right foot up. Right hand behind you. Left arm lifts. Look to the right, twist. And then exhale, left hand, right hand to your right foot. Ooh, this one's tighter. You can bend the right knee if you need to. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to fold. I want you to think of your heart. Inhale, lengthen your heart up. And then exhale, let it melt. It's not a head to the knee, it's a belly to the thigh. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, just go as far as you can. And then you just peace out for a moment here. Spend some time with yourself. Thank you, body, for everything you do. Messages of love and appreciation. The more we practice those, the more we're able to relearn how to speak to ourselves and to value ourselves for the very simplicity of us being who we are. Inhale, come all the way up, and then use your left knee as a kickstand. Left hand behind you, right arm up and over. Oh, let it feel super good, rockstar. Or no, this is not rockstar. Stargazer. I make up all sorts of names when I'm teaching class. All right, soles of the feet together, knees out like a book. Scoot yourself forward as far as you can, go comfortably. If you need more space, making more of a diamond shape is there for you too. Grab your ankles, inhale, lift your heart, and exhale, melt over yourself. Go as far as you can, and then you stop when you feel like, okay, that's as far as I go. Then we use the breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. I love using self-adjustment by encouraging my hips back, by rotating the flesh around behind. Last breath here, inhale, length. Exhale, melt. Stay here, just chill for a moment. I love to rock my head from side to side. Come all the way back up. Knees together, hugging yourself in for a seated child's pose, forehead to your knees. Come back to that intention, that energy that you sent and that you set for yourself at the beginning of your class. Lifting up, hands behind you, fingers facing in towards you, feet inner hips distance apart, and then press into feet and hands to lift your hips in line with your knees. You can stay here or start to look up. If it's available for you, take a deep breath in. And lion's breath behind you, drop your head, stick your tongue out. Ha! Drop your hips down and then lay down onto your back. Squeeze the knees into the chest, gently rocking from side to side. We're taking eagle on our backs. So right knee over the left knee. You can stay like this, or you can take the full wrap with going around the ankles once again. And then go ahead and cross your left arm over your right, up the elbows, and then you can either touch the backs of your hands or go ahead and take the full bind, pressing into the palms. From there, inhale, lift your elbows up to your knees, and then exhale, lower, touch your toes all the way down, and then bring your prayer up above your head. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. You're trying to lift your tailbone off of the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Release and take a tantrum, unhappy baby. Okay, other side. Right knee over, oh wait, that's the other side. Left knee over, and then stay there, or take the full bind. And then we're taking right arm over, touch the backs of the hands, or take the full bind. From there, take a deep breath in, lift your tailbone up, elbow to knee, and then exhale, fingers and toes down. Inhale, lift up, and exhale down. Last time, inhale, lift, tuck, and exhale, touch down. And last unhappy baby. Deep breath in, throw your tantrum. Happy baby to end. Flex the feet and then grab where you can so that your spine and neck and shoulders can be relaxed down onto the mat. And then gentle sway from side to side. Now you're happy baby. And if you like, you can extend the leg. Kick some plants and furniture while you're at it. Just be grateful that we have this safe space to move and breathe. We are so blessed. Draw the knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Love yourself. And then exhale, releasing into Shavasana. Palms facing up, legs just knocked out, and you can place anything over your eyes, or you can come into a seated meditation. Either way, I will lead us through a meditation that we can do either in Shavasana or seated. From there, just place your palms open on your knees, close the eyes if they aren't already. Relax your entire body and just find this place where you can go into focusing on your breath. Your inhales, let them turn into a color. Imagine that color filling your entire body. And then exhale, imagine that same color dripping out of your body. Almost like this color was smoke. So inhale, let that color just start to fill you up. And exhale, just watch it release out of your body. And if the colors